Shout out to my clients who saw me downtown. So I was like, boom, I need a product.
It's better when she bad, man. That's love. Tell it, yeah.
She that fatty I desire. She got that fatty I admire. She warming up, coming out that attire. A hot girl, but I love to play with fire. I do. She got the candles all lit. About to handle all of it. Ride it like an animal. My face the saddle where she sit. She can do it fast, she can do it slow. Either way, it's gonna be lit. I might have had a few, but ain't had this. What can I say? That's a bad bitch. Better is better when she bad. I know they say that they ain't loyal, but for the dough you get that royalty. Better is better when she bad. I know they say that they ain't loyal, but for the dough you get that royalty. Treatment. You got something for you gon' get that royal treatment. You got something for you gon' get that royal treatment. You got something for you gon' get that royal. Treat her how she wanna be treated, and you gon' get that royal treatment. You got something for you gon' get that royal.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So happy to see you all back here. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. So this video is going to be just really simple, to the point. You notice when I did my intro video, I definitely said that I was just gonna do a quick video on how I started my massage spa, the things that I had to go through that I wish people would have told me. And I don't know, I guess kind of like things that I would think is second nature when you're starting a business, but I guess you can't really say that. You know, I did a lot of research on YouTube to see what I should do, what I shouldn't do. So let's just hop right into it. Why I chose massage. So I went to school for nursing, registered nurse. I went in Chicago, got my associates, worked out there as a nurse for a little bit. I hated it. I love everybody who loves the profession, who got into it and stuck with it. It was really, really hard. It was something that I'm definitely glad that I did, but I got into it for different reasons, and it just really didn't suit the type of person that I am. So with that being said, I love the human body. Fascinates me, loved it. Like, that was just the best. School for medical was the best. So I just decided to kind of teeter off and do massage therapy. It's kind of like I knew I could build my own and establish and create and kind of do what I wanted to do as a business if I went into that easily. And that easily, I wouldn't say all that, but I made it happen. So that's why I chose massage. And also, it was hard. It was really hard being a nurse and seeing like the different ailments and different things that people were going through. My heart is so heavy. I'm a very compassionate, caring, giving person, and it was taking a toll on me. So everybody that leaves my spa is very happy, stress relieved, right, ready to tackle all these things that are going on in this world right now. So I love what I do. I really do. Like, I really can say that I love what I do. And I love it even more that I'm able to use my entrepreneurial skills and make it my own. And I've really been diving into that a lot. Like, all these different things that you should do for your clients and customers as a real business. Loyalty rewards. Make sure you're sending out newsletters. Create your mailing list. And that's like a lot of things that we can go into down the line. But I just wanted to cover like the basics really quick. And so what I started with is I got on an app called Booksy. That one really worked for me. You guys have probably heard of it before. They have all different kind of categories in which you can advertise, and that was one that I really utilized to get myself going. There was a couple other sites that I did too, and then somebody reached out to me about search engine optimization, SEO. And so I'm like, okay, it would be great if my spa came up on Google searches, you know, so I did that. That was good. Of course, I've always utilized social media, not always utilize it the right way. And what I'll say about that is it was just scattered everywhere. Now that I've been doing like a lot more research going into YouTube and how things get monetized and different things like that, I'm like, I was not using Instagram correctly. Like, it's just everywhere. The algorithm doesn't know what to feed, what to wear, or anything like that. So I'm learning a little bit more about that, which is going to make it amazing for my massage business because we're elevating. And there's so much potential on social networking. There is. We don't want to get lazy to it. We want to make sure that we're advertising on many different avenues. I mean, if that shuts down, what do we have? We never want to be in that position. We always want to be in a position to where we have a whole bunch of, what's that saying? Things in the pot brewing, whatever, so that we can continue to go and keep it going. So I've never been a person to just rely on social media. My mom, they had a cappella vocal group, for years, and they started just with what they knew. And so like mailing lists and just networking, and it was like newspapers or whatever the case may be at the time. So I still think utilizing those things is definitely something you should do too. And now with times changing, Meta, don't want to get into it, but information getting stolen, all that stuff, this is probably the time that we're moving out of that, and we got to get back to reality and actually talk to each other. What you do, you got to get out here in these streets. I know sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. A lot of people, I'm realizing, have social anxiety, and it's just not so easy to get out here in these streets and interact with people, and they find it way easier online. Me, I could do both. Just so gifted. Thank you, God. I owe it all to God. It's just so crazy the amount of faith I've been having over these last 2 years in particular. So, what else was it? I just wanted to say, like, you probably seen so many different YouTubes where it said you can go get your business license, IRS.gov. You can go to, what's another one? LegalZoom. People go to LegalZoom a lot. I went to Zen Business, but you can go, establish your business license, your LLC, whatever the case may be. And it is definitely important, which I found out later on, it's definitely important to register an address and a phone number. And not just like a Gmail email address. And I'm saying it like I'm still figuring it out, because this was something that I just ran across. Like, in order to start maybe getting loans and different things like that, you want to really establish yourself as a business. So you want to have all these things that are separate from your personal information. So leading into a business account. So get your EIN number, get your business account, register your information, make sure you come up in Duns and Bradshaw, and just make sure that you're developing a profile outside of your personal. And of course, it's all going to transfer in the same and link up the same. But that was just one thing. So now that I'm starting my products and I have the website for the products and I have the business account linked to that, so that all sales go directly into that business account, just tax purposes, and just making sure everything's separate to see how much money you're actually profiting. You're putting out a lot of money for the product and different things like that, so you got to see what's coming in, what's going out, so that you can see what your profit margins are. So that's going a little bit more into the product side of my business, which I'm learning a lot more as we go now. But just as far as starting, that's definitely a good starting point. Make sure you get all those things ironed out. I hope that makes sense. And I just had a couple quick notes. When you're doing this, You're going through all the things that you want to say in your head. Okay, come on, Bentley. Messing with my camera. You have all the things you want to say in your head. I swear, it never comes out the way you feel like it's gonna come out. And so I just jotted a few things down, but it feels like I had so much more to say. And I might come back. This might be a little part 2. So I'm saying that right now because I might be in a different outfit because I'm about to go to dinner. So, that was like leading into what I was just saying. I'm really noticing that I am loving having products as well as offering a service, because that is a lot of exhausting energy. And I am finding that it has been really cool to create, for one. So I will be doing more apparel. The t-shirt that I have right now, it was customized for after the election, women's empowerment, 92%, let's go, very black, very strong, very black, very beautiful, you know, kind of a momentum with everything that was going on. So that was the idea behind that. But I definitely do want to make more things that are definitely in the direction of my spa. So more comfy, cozy outfits, and I want to get into the hats and candles, and I have a body butter and I already have an oil. So there's just a lot of funding that has to go into stocking all your products like that. So I'm just like taking it slowly but surely. I'm loving being able to do it. I don't know, it's just like something different, you know, and it really feels good. So I just want to say that if you are offering a service, then it's definitely good to have a product too. It's easier on you. But if you are just offering a product, boom, then you're all set in that sense. Yeah. So, I feel like there's a couple more things that I wanted to get into. So, we'll probably be back. So, we'll be back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, I told you there was going to be some things that I forgot. Okay. I went over. It seemed like, I was like, why does it seem like I don't have like all the information that I wanted to say? And I know why. Because I skipped over some things. So definitely love everything I said in this video that we are merging together. But some of the stuff that I skipped over a little bit that I wanted to go into is my transition from starting my business, coming from a registered nurse out of Illinois, Chicago to be exact, love the city, to back to Oceanside, where I initially started seeing clients. I was at first working at just like this random little massage therapy place. It had 4 girls in it, strictly legit. They were great, just to kind of get my feet wet, to kind of know what I was doing, how the business ran, all that good stuff. And then I hopped on Booksy, and I definitely started advertising on there. I started using all the little things that you could do to get your exposure out there, to get, you know, out there on your own as an individual massage therapist. And I kind of like created like a little segue of building up my clientele. And then I was like, okay, cool. I can move this to LA, bigger city, develop my own clientele, you know, open a spa, boom, have people working under me, had this whole little plan in my head. I go to LA, save money. I think this is going to be legit. A week after moving to LA, COVID hits. So how am I supposed to do what? Because people don't want to be around people. People don't want to be touched. So that was a whole process. And the reason why I wanted to stem on that in particular is because we need to know that just because we decide to put this effort outside of what we do to actually survive and create and build this whole atmosphere and put all this energy into it, and you're planning and you're running with it and you're excited, and then boom, something gets in your way and the plan is not planning the way it was supposed to. Devastating, right? Ooh, I was so devastated. But you know, I had to regroup from there. There was a couple of things that I did. I really don't want to get into the logistics of everything I had to do to regroup and get back and make sure the bills was paid and all this stuff, but you kind of get it. I had to regroup. I had to figure out something else. But in the end, it actually ended up being good, because where I was going to actually go open a brick and mortar for a spa business, I actually was able to regroup and get clientele in home, because everything started moving to in home. Like, so it wasn't that much of a leap to say, hey, I have this studio set up in home to where I can make sure that it's cleansed. I can make sure that the people that are coming in here are COVID free. I can kind of, you know, cater to smaller clientele. I don't have these big bills when I don't have so much clientele running in and out. So it's actually like, okay, cool. So now I can do like work home type of thing, to where I'm not paying 2 separate rents. You know, there's a lot of other things that you have to, of course, be very, very diligent with, as far as who your clients are and different things like that, because you're operating out of a residence versus a brick and mortar. But once you get all that down in regards to how you want to actually take those baby steps to make sure everything is safe and secure, then I will say that it was the best thing that ever happened. I really want to say that, because I definitely would have never thought to do that process if that wouldn't happen. And so that brings me to, there was something else I wanted to say in regards to that. Oh yeah, that definitely initiated me wanting to do products as well. Hello, talk about a blessing in disguise. So because you're feeling like the service, you gotta be nitpicky with all these things going on. Trust me, it was the riots going on. It was, I mean, one thing after another, and I was downtown LA, right in the thick of it. Shout out to my clients who saw me downtown. So I was like, boom, I need a product. Boom, I need a product, baby. So that's when my massage oil and my body oil came to life. Follow me on Instagram, Bella Royal 2, and my products are available on BellaRoyalProducts.com. Support, love the support. So that's how that came to fruition. So I want to say that you plan, God laughs, okay? And it was all a blessing in disguise. So on top of all that stuff that I said about business and doing all the diligent things, this was kind of like the rundown on the hard part. I mean, that was just kind of like the basics on what you do. You can get that information like everywhere. You know, I'm just kind of saying the people who follow me and see, oh, she started a t-shirt line, apparel, she's doing other products, she's doing this, she's doing that. You can kind of just get a little bit of this information from me as well. How I started, why I wanted to start, how it's been going. And so right now, it's going really good. I got my spa set up. Just like I said in the other video, I'm really learning how to use the social networks to actually propel my business. Like I said, I wasn't really using it correctly. When I first started Instagram, it was just your Instagram. It was just the post, be stupid, do this, do that. And even when I created a business account with it, I guess I didn't really get the scope of this is for your business, not for your personal use. But that's why I love YouTube so much, because there's so much information to be absorbed, baby. Every time I go and want to do some research and watch a different video, there is so much information that I'm getting. Just like I watched one yesterday that told me to do a whole bunch of steps after you post your video. Don't just sit there and wait for it and hope it gets views. There are things that you can do. So anyway, I'm gonna do that. But like I said, this video was literally, I'm not an expert, just somebody who started as a nurse, didn't like it, always had like an entrepreneurial spirit, go-getter, boss type attitude, let's get to it. As far as like the losses, you're gonna take so many losses, but you do definitely have the wins. And just know that you have the right attitude to keep going, because you're going to have obstacles that you are going to have to flip hurdles over. And it might not be so pretty, but in the end, it actually feels like amazing. So now I'm sitting here in my spa area that is totally separate from my house area, and it's really set up nice. And I have my t-shirt, my heat press, everything's going along with that. And of course, I'm doing my new YouTube. I mean, everything is just like exciting. Everything's not perfect. I am not sitting here making it seem like this is not hard. Taken away from the spa company is like maybe taken away from my coins a little bit sometimes. You know, having to put energy, organize everything that I don't know how to do. I'm trying to write down so that I can get somebody to do it eventually when I get there, get to that point. That was another thing too, reading all these books. It's like, you know, make sure that you do what you're gifted in, and the things that you're not, you can hand over to somebody else to do. I was really surprised when I saw how many people hadn't even did their intros on YouTube. Like, pay somebody to do your intro, because I was sitting there on Canva, and I mean, what? Hold on, stop. Oh, missed it. But, you know, I'm glad I was able to do like the basics. I really am. I love Canva. Doing any designs, newsletters, you getting out new products, new sales, loyalty programs, all that. I mean, you can create whatever. I think I can create designs to go directly through Ninja Print or whatever vendor I decide, because I've decided watching a lot of you guys' apparel videos that there are a lot of vendors out here, and utilize those vendors, because sometimes you'll be getting taxed on stuff. Man, I was trying to go through Uline. I know you guys know through Uline you can get an account to them, boxing, shipping, all that types of stuff. And I promise you there was taxing for these bags, these silicone or cellophane bags that I got to ship my t-shirts in. It's like, why would you guys be 3 times as much? So anyway, I know this was kind of all over the place. My initial video, I'm attaching that. This video I'm attaching. We're getting into it. We're still new. We're just like, every time we're vibing out and feeling the vibe and the love to get on here and talk, because like I said in previous videos, it's not always like that. Okay, then I'm just hopping on and I'm doing what I gotta do. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of finish that. I wanted to like go through like the transition from San Diego to LA, the kind of show that it was during COVID and all that stuff. But now I'm here. Now I'm not downtown anymore. I'm in Studio City. I love the location. It's great. It's awesome. If you're watching and you haven't booked a session yet and you're still mulling it over, come on down. I would love to have you. And we're kind of going to leave it off on there. We'll definitely do another one of these videos where it might be a little bit more strategic. There'll be questions that you guys have. We're just building our momentum. You know, we're about to get a whole bunch of subscribers, and we're about to be having conversations and talking and having a great old time, because that's what we do over here. So in the meantime, please comment if you have any questions. You know, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I have been through a lot of things. There might be a lot of things that I'm forgetting to say. So if you have any questions, please feel free, engage, just communicate. And please like this video if you do. And we'll see you back soon. Okay? Let me just, this is my massage oil. The Nuru gel. I'm gonna have to show you guys like some samples of everything. That's what we'll do in the next All Things Business video. All Things Business. we'll show you guys some more stuff. So as we get more subscribers, we'll do a retake of this video. We'll double back. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'm out.